Good evening. Welcome to Clear Creek Community Theatre. It's the launch of our 53rd season and we're about to have our annual party. My name is Angela Reeder. I am board member here at Clear Creek Community Theatre, and here with me is my good friend Christina Smiley, newest member of the board, and we're so glad to have you.
Thank you.
We have wine, we have food, we have a silent auction. Most importantly, we have membership passes for sale. You are not going to want to miss our 53rd season. We have such a lot of exciting shows to present to you. And tonight, the directors of those shows are going to be on hand to talk about their vision for the show, the dates, auditions, and all of that good stuff. Christina?
Let's go inside and take a look at what we have to offer.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have so much going on right now. We've got food going on. We've got people who are so enjoying this. As Angela said, we're running a silent auction. You can see we have a lot of really cute things here. We've got a bottle of wine. We have original artwork. We have a weekend B&B on a boat. My goodness. We have clothing, we have jewelry around the corner. We want to make it special for everyone. See, a little something for everybody. Let's see, let's take a look. We have a place where you can stop, you can take a picture and say, hey, I was at the launch party for Clear Creek Community Theater's 53rd season.
I'm going to talk about the summer real quick. So firstly, our youth programs. We're doing a sort of fairy tale theme. The session one, which is 6 to 13-year-olds, is called Over the Bridge, and it's about sort of spooky fairy tales and these children that get lost along the way in the woods, and it's going to be a great time. Then the second session for our 12 through 18-year-olds is Into the Woods Junior, so we'll be using that same sort of idea and the same prop set. Will be a lot of fun. Both take place at the same time from 9 in the morning 10 to 1:30, and then 2 to 5:30 for each session respectively. They start June 26th. There's still plenty of room, so if you have any young actors that are looking for something to do this summer, we really encourage them to come out and be a part of it. It's a great program. And then sort of switching gears, I'm also the director for this year's Shakespeare production of Titus Andronicus, which is guaranteed to be a violent, good time. It's without a doubt his most violent, bloodiest, enraged play that he ever wrote. We're very excited to bring it to you. We've got a great cast. This is the remnants of the set as it's beginning to be built. It'll be expanded upon. It's being set in 1930s New York, so we'll have lots of Art Deco and this industrialized city that's being made for the first time. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we highly, highly recommend you come check it out. It opens July 14th, and it runs through July 30th. We have Friday, Saturday, Sunday for 3 weeks. So make sure that's on your calendar, because it's going to be a show like you've never seen before.
What's the first one?
We're kicking off this season with Calendar Girls. That's such a funny show, poignant and dramatic and funny. It's a great cast for 9 women and 4 men, so you need to come along and audition. Keep your eyes out on Facebook, because we'll be posting the dates for auditions and for the actual show, which will be in September.
Coming today, I just wanted to introduce the show that I'm going to be directing for Halloween, which happens to be Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. It's not the musical, it's this version. And this is not even the regular straight version either. This is a new script. The guy actually is from England, the writer, and I read this and I was like, this is so cool! Because it's very intriguing. It's not your grandma's, like I said, it's every year, it's not your grandma's whatever show. And this really is not the typical Jekyll and Hyde story. It has a lot of twists and a lot of turns.
Our Halloween show is going to be Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, an amazing show. If you haven't seen it, you need to. If you're an actor, you need to audition for the show. It's an impressive show. It's got a lot of strong parts, so please come. You'll keep an eye on us on Facebook, and you'll see the audition dates.
So, some of the other shows that I've done here, if you you've seen them, if you're familiar with them, is Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Veronica's Room, the Haunting of Hill House. There's a kind of a trend in which they're all terrible tragedies and everyone's really sad at the end of them. So I thought it might be fun this time around, switch it a bit, and bring some joy into the lives of the theater. That being said, it is still a ghost story, Christmas Carol. And so my mom, who is the writer of it, who's penning the script again, we did it for the first time 4 years ago. I've been talking to her. We've got some rewrites. We were both really excited about the direction that it's going, and it'll be very grounded in reality, and I think it'll be presenting the story to you guys in a way that you're maybe not quite as familiar with. So it'll be something new and exciting, but still great for the family and everyone to come on down and witness one of the best Christmas stories ever written. So yeah, come check it out. Auditions for that will be sometime mid-October, and then we'll open up in December and run through the holiday season. Thank you all so much.
We have A Christmas Carol. It's the traditional story, but a little bit of a twist. It's being directed by Robert Meek, who is also directing our Shakespeare this summer, Titus Andronicus, which is a tremendous, bloody and violent show. Shakespeare's most violent and bloody masterpiece. But then Robert's taking a little turn for the happy and joyful holiday season with A Christmas Story. So that will be a great one for all the family. That'll be great.
So, yes, in January we are doing another Agatha Christie. It's become tradition. This will be our 11th, I believe, if I'm counting correctly. Agatha wrote a lot of novels. She wrote plays based on her novels. This is one that she wrote the play first. What? It's black coffee. With Hercule Poirot. It's the first time she's put him. It was the first time she put him actually in a play. He was in a lot of the novels, and she wrote the Belgian detective out.
In January, we have the Agatha Christie Black Coffee. This is the only Agatha Christie play with Poirot.
I'm going to audition for that.
Oh.
I think I'd make a great Poirot. I can just,
Oh,
I've already got the moustache.
The number I picked to actually do Tonight Betrayed was kind of a little nod to what I am doing. Mel Brooks obviously wrote that and wrote a lot of movies, but he got his start. One of his starts was writing with a bunch of writers. Neil Simon, also Larry Gelbart, Woody Allen, Carl Reiner, among others. They all wrote for a guy. You want to know who they wrote for? Sid Caesar, exactly. Sid Caesar was, if you don't know, if you're young like I am, you didn't see him too much, I've seen him only on clips, unfortunately. But he had Your Show of Shows and Caesar's Hour on TV. And he had a room full of writers. Well, the show I'm doing is Laughter on the 23rd Floor. Written by Neil Simon, using a character named Lucas Brickman, who is basically Neil Simon himself. And many different kind of caricatures of all the people in Your Show of Shows. It's not actually Sid Caesar. They have Max Prince.
Neil Simon's Laughter on the 23rd Floor. It's Neil Simon. What can I say? It's going to be really, really funny.
William Shakespeare, actor, playwright, poet. Most know him possibly as the Bard. Now, we do a Shakespeare show every summer. You heard Robert talk about Titus Andronicus. Now, imagine with me, if you will, to take the majesty, the wit, the towering grandeur of the complete works of William Shakespeare and do it all in one evening of theater. Now, you heard Robert earlier talk about Titus Andronicus. Imagine that show being done as a cooking program.
We're so excited to be teaming up again for Beauty and the Beast. And it's going to be in the last spot of the season, but we have a couple of teasers to keep you guys interested throughout the rest of the year. There's going to be a breakfast with Belle that's going to happen.
So grandkids.
So that's going to be a community event, and we're going to have so much fun with that. We decided that we want it to be a star search. So we're going to have a preliminary audition for all of our Belles, and we're going to narrow it down to 5 at most.
You could be Belle.
Or you could be Belle.
Not you.
Or you could be Belle.
I'm not counseling.
So we're going to narrow it down to 5, and then they get to audition for you. Seasoned subscribers. You guys get to pick who Belle's going to be in your production of Beauty and the Beast.
So then when you come see it, you can't go, who is that girl? None of
Because
that.
you picked her. She's going to have to. She's going to have to waltz for you. She's going to have to sing for you. And then you get to cast your vote. Seasoned subscribers, you guys get first dibs on the tickets. And you know these girls who want this are going to be trying to buy these tickets up. So make sure you get your tickets early, because they can't have them until you guys get your tickets. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that's going to work. So we're pretty excited about this. And yeah, so we're going to close that season out.
So now that we know our last show is Beauty and the Beast, oh my God, are you kidding me? There's never been a better lineup. Oh my goodness. You would be missing out if you did not come see these shows. Season passes are only $80 for an adult. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. That's so cheap. You need to come, you need to get your passes, and you need to see these shows. I'm speechless.
Well, I think the favorite show, because of the approach it's going to be taken, is Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, yes.
And the reason that I like that idea is because of how it brings out the sense of community, community theater. Doing community activities, doing things that draws the community into the theater, as well as trying to make sure that the theater is supported by people that live in the area.
Hi, I'm Brian Trebig. I discovered Clear Creek Community Theater years ago. I saw that Biloxi Blues was playing, and a friend of mine was wanting to go, so we went and saw it. And it was a really good show. I loved the production. And I wasn't in theater. I was taking a break for a little bit, and I decided if I do anything, I want to try this place out because the people seem really cool. And finally a show came along called The Haunting of Hill House, and I had to be in that. And so I tried out, and I got the part.
Let's see. The first show that I did was Prelude to a Kiss, in which I played an old man. No. And then I did First Kisses, in which I played an old man.
I've done a lot of things here. Tom Jones. Yeah, it was that. And then Miss Firecracker. I like that role.
No sex, please.
Hey?
No
Huh?
sex, please.
No sex, please. We're British. I did that with you.
did.
I played in a couple of other shows, including Christmas Carol, in which
How
I
old
played
were
an old man. And you get the idea.
You weren't
I did
typecast.
Spider's Web. I wasn't quite as old, but I was still an old man.
Anyway, it was great fun. We've been here about 10 now. Yeah, about 10 years now. Anyway.
Doctor, I did Romeo and Juliet, neither of the lead characters. And I was an old man.
If you get a chance and you want to see a good play, come to Clear Creek Community Theater. That's where I'd go.
You need to have a season pass. You're going to have the most amazing year theater-wise if you make sure, come down, come see the shows, keep an eye on our website. You're not going to be disappointed. I can guarantee it. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. It has been an incredible night. We have an amazing lineup, and I'm so excited for this year. Thank you so much, and have a great night.